from the 1st of April this year, there's going to be another 6 indicators, and we're just going to go through the basics of one of the new indicators, the first one up on the list, which is incontinence care. We're looking at 2 parts of an assessment against an individual. First, we're looking at whether the individual has incontinence or not. And for those individuals that do have incontinence, then we are rating the dermatitis, which means that the skin is affected by the incontinence. One of the important questions is, how do I know if an individual has incontinence or not? For the purposes of the quality indicator program, the care recipient has incontinence if the bladder incontinence occurs more than once a day, or if bowel incontinence occurs more than once per week. There's another situation, and that's if they require a urinary catheter. So anybody who requires a catheter for passing urine will be marked as having incontinence as well. You can see that we can easily select which indicator we want to work with, and we're going to go straight to incontinence care. I've already preloaded a number of residents into the system, so they're already right in there. All we need to do is to mark the residents who have incontinence. If we needed to search anybody in particular, we can type in their name up here, and they're going to be filtered down, so we can put a number of people in there, or we can go back to the full list. We can also sort on the list, so if you've gone through and worked out everybody who has incontinence, we can then sort that list to the top, and you could go through and do your additional Ghent assessment or classification. You can do that straight through there. A really nice little quick feature is if you click their classification, you're going to instantly get an incontinence tick here, meaning that your data is going to be valid and all the counts are going to be valid. So we're just going to select all our records and save them in one hit. And then what you'll find is, as we go to the top here, all of our summary data is all collated, everything's been worked out, everything is validated because the system validates it as it's put in. And as you can see, you've got 20 out of 20 on your incontinence care, which means you're done, and that one's ready to go. For people who are already performing assessments in other systems, then we are digitally linking the system, so we can save you a lot of time there, and we can make sure that this is the central part of managing all of your indicator data. So you could think of this as the Swiss Army knife of your national quality indicators.